Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a slightly shorter movie haul because I usually get movies from Hopkins only every other week. So this is going to be the usual sources minus Hopkins. First up is from University of Baltimore. I got A Good Woman. Now actually this is a movie I had no intention of getting. For some reason I was confused and I got this film confused with a film called A Good Wife, or The Good Wife. And now I have this one though. It turns out it's based on Lady Windermere's Fan by Oscar Wilde. And it stars Scarlett Johansson and Tom Wilkinson, both of whom I really like. I've actually been fans of both of them since 2001 when I saw Scarlett Johansson in Ghost World and Tom Wilkinson in The Bedroom. So I'm going to give it a shot. From Stevenson University, the Arrested Development Marathon continues. This is Season 2, Disc 2. And now moving on to my acquisitions from the Sights and Sounds Department of the Enoch Pratt Free Library. This is Winter Soldier, which is a seminal documentary coming out of the anti-war movement in the 1970s. It was made collectively in 1971. And if you remember the 2004 election, there was some controversy involving John Kerry's involvement in this group, so it's a big deal. And if you're a Barbara Koppel fan, she did Harlan County, USA and American Dream. She was one of the collective filmmakers who participated in this. Next up is a ballet, The Firebird by Stravinsky. And then I got a volume of Turner Classic Movies Forbidden Hollywood collection. This one has Three on a Match and Female. I saw Three on a Match a few years ago, so I probably won't be watching it again, although I remember it was pretty good. And Female stars Ruth Chatterton as a woman who buys herself boy toys, according to the back of this disc. And it's only an hour long, so I wonder how they're going to cram all that in. And so I'm filming this on a Sunday instead of on a Saturday, so I've had a chance to see a few of these. And one of them I've seen is A Secret. I was interested in this because it's directed by Claude Miller, who did Alias Betty, which is a film I saw a few weeks ago and really liked, and stars Ludivine Sagnier, who was so great in Francois Ozon's Swimming Pool and 8 Women. I was a little disappointed in this. I did watch it all the way through to the end, and I'm pretty ruthless about not watching films that all the way through that really don't hold my attention. So obviously it wasn't all bad, but I don't know. I would pass. And next is Two Women, which is based on the novel Two Women by Alberto Moravia. I love this cover. At the book thing a few months ago, they had a bunch of really classic Italian novels that had these horrible dime novel covers, and I, of course, snapped them all up. I have not read this one yet, but now that I've seen the film, I'm more eager to. I may move it up in the queue. Although, judging by reading the back of the novel, it looks like they may have cleaned up the film a bit. But still, this film, it stars Sophia Loren, but it's not your typical Sophia Loren sex bomb type film. It's in black and white, quite gritty, and has kind of a neorealism feel to it. And it's about a mother and daughter trying to make their way through war-torn Italy during World War II. And I thought it was very good. If you like this, I would also recommend checking out a German film called Germany Pale Mother, which is sort of the same theme of a German mother trying to make her way. And last but not least, I probably should have mentioned that usually when I go to the Pratt, I have sort of a plan in mind of what I'm thinking of getting, and I'll even check the catalog before I go, make sure things are on the shelf. This time I just really didn't have a plan, and so this is what happens when I don't have a plan. And I really wanted to get some sort of Masterpiece Theatre, BBC, A&E type production, didn't know what to get, and was browsing the shelves and just decided to get Martin Chuzzlewit because it happens to be based on my favorite Charles Dickens novel, Martin Chuzzlewit. This is not one of Dickens's best known novels, but I absolutely loved it. And I've read almost all of Dickens's novels. There are a few I still have not read. I haven't read David Copperfield, Bleak House, Our Mutual Friend, or Hard Times, or Little Dorrit. So that's definitely a few, but I've read quite a lot. And this one I really think is his best. But, onto the film. I thought the film was really good too. I thought they really did a good job of capturing the humor, the pathos, and some of the downright creepiness. And I noticed it was scripted by David Lodge, who wrote a novel called Finks that I really liked. He's actually quite prolific. For whatever reason, his other novels have not really grabbed me. But he did a wonderful job with this, and I highly recommend it. So that's all for today, and if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me for my next video.